Right from the start, this case is intense. The defendant's caught on camera saying way too much, and Judge West isn't having it. She's a repeat offender, already on probation, and the courtroom tension is off the charts. Will she finally face the consequences she's been dodging? Stick around, because this isn't just about theft, it's about accountability, choices, and the law catching up.
And you did it again. It just makes me look like an idiot. You said you were with the wrong person. I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody else. You are the wrong person. Allegation of a new theft of property from July 31st of 2025 here in Jefferson County.
He's got to play the video. Come up here. Hey, you're being detained, okay? Okay, we'll worry about that in a second. Just come over here so we can talk. Okay, so you're not under arrest, you're just detained. And so, I thought she was detained right now.
She just took everything out and dumped it on the floor back there. Just hand back.
Is it illegal? Underneath you?
They can take this. I gotta go back to school. Yeah, we did. I watched you on the camera. What? I watched you on the entire time.
What we're doing, look, if you have anything illegal, look at me. Hey, just look at me. If you have anything that you didn't buy, just send it on the counter.
Can you take this out from me?
Not at the moment, no, because
I'm talking about.
Where you're acting like a fool.
Oh, no, I'm not about to do this. I promise I'm not.
just like I said, just put it all right here. Nothing else in your pants or anything?
No.
All right,
All right.
Check this. Inside the car, the defendant admits she knew what she was doing, ignoring prior warnings. Legally, she voluntarily handed over items, meaning she could have stayed silent but didn't. That makes the footage undeniable. The judge finds count 1 true, and it clearly shows a pattern of repeated offenses. This is exactly why prior chances only go so far before the law steps in.
Any other evidence with regard to count 1?
There is also the footage from the inside of the car where both are detained, where she actually speaks to the other defendant without the cops being there, and she talks about how she was here and you had told her not to do this anymore. But I think that first video kind of sums everything up.
All right. Any evidence with regard to count 1 before I make my finding?
evidence, Your Honor, is in testimony.
And anything that could...
I'm looking at this trying to figure out if that's a legal search. I mean, she appears to be detained, so it's not a Terry search. It's a warrantless search, obviously. She's not under arrest and being searched at the jail.
They didn't search her. They said, if you have something, take it out. She took it out and she placed it on. They didn't even have to get to the search.
I guess she could have refused and remained silent.
But she didn't, and so...
Followed the direction. And there's no Miranda issue since she wasn't arguably in custody. I don't have any argument. I will go ahead and object that that's an illegal search.
All right, that objection's overruled. I am going to find count 1 true. And so, let me see, I need to... Counts 2 and 3, she pled true to, so there's a finding of true, count 2. Again, everyone's had an opportunity to review that pre-sentence report. Mr. Kemmler, you may make argument with regard to punishment.
Yes, Your Honor. At this stage now that the state has offered evidence as to count, as to be a new offense, and the court's found that to be true based on the evidence, I think that the recommendation comports with the state of the record. I would, again, defer to the probation department, but I think that they're seeming to indicate that the court is to keep her on probation, that she enter into the ISF program, cognitive track, and I would defer to that recommendation in lieu of revocation.
Mr.
A proposal, I suppose.
With the pending charge of this theft, she's not eligible to go to ISF.
If I may, she's set on that today. I can resolve that today in this court.
No, it's pending in felony.
It's here,
Oh,
it's
is it here?
mine.
Okay,
Because it's a prior
All right.
thefts.
All right,
She's done with misdemeanor
right.
thefts.
We could resolve that perhaps today, Your Honor, if the court.
I mean, I'm, go ahead.
The
What-
state, I feel like we have given her every possible chance to rehabilitate, and she has not taken that. We would ask that she be revoked and given, based on the number of thefts committed, that she be revoked and sent to the state jail for 2 years.
Ms. Lopez, do you have anything else to add to your updated
Ma'am, I put
report?
everything in my recommendation.
All right.
Do you want to address the judge?
Yes. I feel
Now it gets tense. The defendant talks about her kids and sick mother, asking for leniency. But Judge West cuts right through it. This isn't about excuses. Repeated felonies, prior probation, and still ignoring the rules leave no room for sympathy. At some point, choices have consequences, and the courtroom is making that crystal clear.
like I did, how can I say this? I feel like I can finish my probation off because of the simple fact, like, this is the longest I've ever been away from my kids besides when I did 8 months, but they was younger than me, and like I was younger, and like they understand what's going on. And I understand, and like me being away from my kids right now is really hard, because they be with my mama, and my mama had dementia, and she,
Stop with everybody else, because I'm not going to make my decision today based on the fact that you have kids, or based on the fact that your mom needs you, because you weren't thinking about that day. So don't put that on me,
No.
that if I send you to prison, that I'm somehow going to be hurting your kids or hurting your mom. You've done that. You were on felony probation, and it sounds like if the other video was played, you knew exactly what was going to happen. If what Mr. Smith is saying is true, that y'all were in that car and you said, Judge West said, I better not do this again, and you did it again, it just makes me look like an idiot for giving you the opportunity in the first place. At some point, you have to stop. At some point, you have to stop. Anything else?
Judge, even based on what she told probation is, she wants to be reinstated on probation. She was just with the wrong person. The girl she was with already took probation. I
Right.
wasn't the one stealing.
Yeah,
So she
I made a note of
doesn't
that.
accept responsibility.
this is my responsibility.
You accept your responsibility now that we saw it on a video. You didn't accept your responsibility. You said you were with the wrong person. I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else. You are the wrong person. She was with the wrong person. Y'all were with the wrong, if you're in there doing it, you are the wrong person, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you didn't take responsibility. You haven't taken
This is the moment of reckoning. Judge West revokes probation and hands down 15 months in state jail. The defendant's repeated thefts finally catch up, and there's no way around it. The courtroom is tense, the message is loud and clear: accountability matters, and excuses won't save you. Every warning ignored comes with a price.
responsibility. You were given this opportunity after having felonies and going to state jail for the same offense, and I gave you a probation, and I said, don't do it again. So at this time, I'm going to find again count one, that there was sufficient evidence to find count one true, find it true, find that you pled true to counts 2 and 3, find sufficient evidence to revoke your probation, and at this time, revoke your probation, sentence you to a term of 15 months in the state jail prison. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm going to,
I'll get the other one worked out today.
okay, I'll hold it while y'all do that, and then while I'm doing that, I need a, I'll hand you the trial court certification in just a minute after y'all do that on this case that shows this was not an agreement. You have some limited rights to appeal. If y'all want to go visit about the other one, I'll hold it. All right, go ahead, go back that way.
To sum it up, the defendant ignored prior warnings, violated probation, and chose repeated theft over responsibility. Judge West revoked her probation and sentenced her to 15 months in state jail, showing the consequences of repeated offenses. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.